What's up, Super Cool Nerds? Another edition here of Super Cool Nerd Nation. I've got two very special guests today. I've got the Mad Titan himself and his lovely wife. I'm here with Nick and Hannah Glover. How y'all doing today?
Good. How are you?
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. I will say congratulations. The day we're filming this, you just finished nursing school 2 days ago?
I did. So Monday, pretty excited.
There you go. Congratulations.
Back to the real world
So
now.
real world, yep. And also today, as we found out, it is also a very sad day. Sony pulled from Disney and they're no longer doing Spider-Man, so we had to break the news to Hannah earlier.
I just found out. Yeah, back to the real world and Spider-Man's gone.
So, revenge the fallen. So we'll go from there. So awesome, guys. Well, thank you for inviting me over to your house. And y'all can kind of see we've got, what was his name again? The recycle dude?
Captain Cleanup.
Captain Cleanup. So actually, let's go right into him. How did Captain Cleanup come about?
Let's see. I guess I'm what's called Flower Mound royalty.
Okay.
So, my grandpa was the first mayor of Flower Mound.
Really?
Yes.
That is pretty cool.
So I just got connected through my parents and through the town,
family name.
the family name. They're like, oh yeah, we'll get Nick to do this project, and so I proposed 3 different costumes. And I thought I was only going to do 1, but they decided to do 2. So yeah, so I'm working on Captain Cleanup and the Flower Moundster.
Yeah. Oh, this is that. We'll show you guys later. They're next to Forky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next to Forky on this side is it's giant and it's green. It looks pretty cool actually. So.
It will be cool.
It will be cool. Yeah.
15 days or less. Yeah.
Yeah. It'll have
That's what
AC
it's
in it and everything.
Oh, you really will be cool then.
Yeah.
So you've kind of been known for the last couple of years now to do big cosplays, big projects. How did that come? What made you decide, hey, I'm just gonna go balls to the wall? Like you did your Hulk.
Yeah.
And you've done your Thanos.
Yeah.
You've got Captain Cleanup.
Yeah.
And the Flower Mound Monster. What made you decide to go big?
Man, you gotta go big or go home, you know? That's always been the motto. So I just kind of fell into that and just, yeah.
I think also when he started, we'll get real. When he started, he was like, I want something I feel comfortable in, as like a bigger guy.
Yeah,
Can I just
very
make
true.
a big costume?
Okay.
I don't have to do the whole...
The skin tight thing doesn't really...
He's like, I'm not doing that just yet.
Yeah.
We've moved on past that, but when he began, he's like, what's a cool costume I can make and feel comfortable in? Not comfortable as in walking around, but comfortable with like who I am.
In myself.
Yeah.
And so I think that's how it started.
So what was the first one you made? Was it Hulk?
No, the first one I made was Thor.
First ever.
Yeah, first ever was
You
Thor.
did a big version of Thor?
Yeah, I did the whole armor and everything. I made it out of craft foam from Hobby Lobby.
Nice.
That was before we even knew
Before I knew
cosplay
anything.
existed, really.
You have that picture. We have that picture.
Can't
Yeah.
even
Well, we'll show it here in a little bit. We'll do like a behind the scenes thing, so
Okay.
I'll show you guys the other costumes back here. So when you started doing the Thor, like was that your idea? Was it yours? Or did y'all?
It was for a movie premiere.
Yeah, it was for. We bought tickets for the Avengers marathon for when the first Avengers came out.
Okay, yeah. Oh, 2012. Okay.
Yep, and so I was like, I wasn't gonna go in regular clothes, so I decided to make costumes, and people liked it a lot, and they were like, hey, you should go check out Comic-Con and go enter into the costume contests and. You can become famous, and
we're like, what words were they saying to
Yeah.
us? Yeah, we had no idea, none.
So prior to 2012, then y'all had not gone to cons before.
no.
No, did y'all like hear about them before, or was it like ever like
Probably like San Diego Comic-Con, and we were
Yeah.
no, we knew nothing. We were green.
Yeah.
What was your first one?
First con. First con was Fan Expo.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
So 2013.
Like when I was sick and when I was in a wheelchair.
Oh, that's right. You
Yeah.
met Stan Lee.
Oh, you met Stan Lee?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw the one you did when you were wearing your Thanos. So you got to meet Stan Lee a couple times.
Yeah. Well, I was like first getting diagnosed with all these new ailments that I have. And so my dad took me to Comic-Con, and I was in a wheelchair, and I got to meet Stan Lee, and it was just kind of life-changing.
And was that like after you had done the Thor cosplay? Or was this before?
This was after.
After?
Yeah, but
it's kind of surreal because he was, he didn't have strength to walk the whole bit, and now you guys see him as Thanos walking around in a 80-pound suit. Yeah.
Right.
He's doing better.
Good.
Yeah.
So, so that would be your first Comic-Con. You guys told me beforehand that y'all had very opposite lives. Did y'all, like, either one of y'all, like, grow up, like, reading comics or, like, watching, like, Batman the Animated Series or, like, Justice League?
Oh, yeah, I totally did. I was big nerd. But, yeah, read comic books, watched cartoons. Power Rangers were huge.
Heck
you know? I was, I remember when Power Rangers first came out, man, I was bouncing off the couch. The first episode, man, But nerd culture was.
So you grew up with it. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Definitely.
Cool.
Yeah.
He was all in. He was full nerd when I met him. He just didn't know about content.
Yeah.
I lived a very opposite life. I grew up. My dad didn't believe in TV. We played outside. I didn't have cable till I was married. I remember even like walking to the bus stop. I would leave just a little bit early so I could sneak over to my friend's house and watch Bozo the Clown because she had cable and I didn't. I mean, that was my big adventure with TV. And so, yeah, I mean, we watched like Bugs Bunny. I think Tarzan was my big nerd. I mean, my dad was like, these are the real shows. Nothing else matters. And yeah, that was it.
So when did you kind of get into the nerd culture? When was it like when you were like fully exposed to it? I guess.
This guy. Yeah, I mean, I knew about, even when the first Avengers came out, I didn't know who Thor was or any of that. It is all him, and we've been together, I don't know how many years now, 40, 30, 50, something
forever.
like that.
Yeah.
I think like 6, 7 years.
7 years,
yeah.
So what's it, 2019?
Well, we've been together 10 years.
Because we dated
3 years,
okay.
so married.
So I've been fully immersed for about 10 years.
About 10 years,
10
okay.
About
So
the
right
day
after.
I met him.
And how did that happen? How did y'all meet? Was it like?
So I was working at a local bar as a bartender.
I was drinking at a local bar.
And she was drinking at said local bar. We hung out afterwards.
Yeah, but a bunch of my friends were there, and I kept hitting on him, and he wasn't taking the bait.
No,
and
he
thought I dug the ladies, which is fine too.
And
but so he thought it was a joke. He didn't believe that I meant it. And then I was telling like a dirty joke with like. It was even a song. It was a band. It was called Wookie Pussy. Was the name of the song or the band? I don't remember. And this guy I keep hitting on walks by and does like a Chewbacca sound effect. I was like, like my loins tingled. Yeah.
So you walked by.
He walked by when I'm telling this Wookie thing, and I was like, I gotta have him. And
So
I went full on.
At that point though, did you? Looks like you knew about Star Wars now, but
I knew Star Wars.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We did. Yeah, I mean, I knew.
You grew up with Star Wars.
I did grow up with Star Wars.
Okay.
We traveled in our family van every vacation, and my dad had rigged there were 3 of us, so we needed us quiet. TV, VCR before there were TVs and VCRs.
Yeah.
Old. And we had the movies we owned. We owned DuckTales, like woo, right? We owned Karate Kid.
Okay.
1, 2, and if 3 was even out, and then Star Wars, all of them. So I can even watch Star Wars without the words.
Yes.
Nice.
And say it.
And say no. So
that was it.
So you also grew up with Star Wars as well, correct?
Yeah.
So, obviously that's going to be like what?
And we're talking real Star Wars, not these fake new ones.
I'm
Don't get me
assuming
on
you're not a
this.
fan of the new ones.
No, they don't exist to me. No, they're not real.
Yeah, this is true.
So, did you take her to go see like a Star Wars film on your first date or anything like that? No.
No.
Pretty sure we were drinking.
Yeah.
Nothing real romantic. We were drinking.
Yeah, working a lot and then drinking a lot. Yeah. We don't drink anymore though. But
I don't drink at all
I've
anymore.
cut back on my drinking as well.
No, we just don't drink anymore. We hit that lifetime limit. Yeah.
Oh, my wife's in the middle of it right now, so
Okay.
I had a rough couple of years there when I started working at Alamo, so I did all my drinking for about 3 years there, and then I'm like, all right, cool, my liver's, I'm good for right now.
I mean, we were drinkers when we met, but then he was a craft beer brewer for
Ah.
a few years, and so I mean,
I worked
he got paid to drink
professionally at Rabbit Hole.
Really?
In Justin, yeah.
I like Rabbit Hole.
Yeah.
Very good beers.
Yeah, they're great guys.
And then he brewed at home, you know, to come up with recipes, the whole bit. And so, yeah.
Man, you guys are like regular nerds and also like beer nerds. I like it.
Yeah, pretty cool.
But like, once I got sick, I kind of lost that whole beer culture because I couldn't drink anymore.
Yeah.
So I was really looking for something, and that's kind of what cosplay kind of fell in my lap, and I met all these awesome people.
Because we actually had a hard time because our vacations kind of revolved around like the craft brewery industries, or you know, like, oh, they have a cool beer I've heard about.
Or beer competitions and
yeah. So when we lost that, it was like, you know, just
like,
screeching halt.
Like,
well, you lose, like, you don't go to bars anymore. You don't hang out with the same people. You don't have the same job. You lose your whole identity.
Yeah.
And so he worked for a long time. We worked, tried to figure it out, finagle around, and he was always real good at art, but hadn't quite embraced that in his life. It kind of just pushed it to the side. So once he learned he could build costumes of nerd culture that he loved and use his art, it was like a whole new world.
So you, with your cosplays, like we've seen, you done Thanos, you done Hulk, you did Thor. So you're more of a. Did you grow up more with Marvel or more with DC?
Yeah, more so with Marvel. I mean, I'm a big fan of like Batman and Superman. But I think what Marvel has done with the cinematic universe has been a lot easier and been what I've wanted to, you know, show off.
Yeah.
You know, I want to be a part of it. And yeah, I love cosplaying Marvel stuff. You know, it just seems more real to me than going, well, I don't know, what do you think?
He just always goes Marvel.
I'm
And if I recommend
big
something
Marvel.
DC, he's like, no. So
I mean, you could do like a Bane or like a Killer Croc.
I would almost say he's anti-DC.
I wouldn't say anti. I've done like I did Shazam before Shazam was cool.
That's right.
Or Captain Marvel, depending on how far back you go.
Yes.
Right.
So you do most of the cosplay, and you're more of his handler, because he's in these big ass costumes.
Huge costumes.
So how come you haven't decided, hey, I want to go ahead and join and be in costume as well?
I do if I find I'm not as passionate about it, and like we said, I would have been in nursing school for a couple years. I used to work and travel a lot, and then dove into nursing school. So I'm just busy. If I'm his handler, it means it was on the calendar for months. Like, make sure you're available this day.
She's great when she dresses.
Yeah, so if I find somebody I really like,
you know,
you did Cersei.
I did Cersei. I kind of have a rock star Cersei.
Nice.
But I think I did Black Widow when he did his Thor. I was like this overage Black Widow. He was cool. And then I did Squirrel Girl. I didn't know anything about Squirrel Girl, but he's like, we have to find you somebody you like. So I did Squirrel Girl, and it was awesome, and I loved it.
Did you read Squirrel Girl comics then, like afterwards, and
because he would just like throw me, here, read this. Do you like this? Here, I found this, and I'm like,
just trying to,
who is this squirrel
for
lady?
Her to embrace it all.
Yeah, and Squirrel Girl, I'm like, oh, I can get behind this. It's like, she's like my spirit animal.
There you go.
Yeah. But then after that, if I find one I like when he asked me to do something Game of Thrones, I'm like, I'll be Cersei. She's a fucking bitch. I like her. Not after the last episode so much, but that last season I don't like her anymore. But
have you cosplayed him from Game of Thrones as well? Or?
Yeah, I did the Mountain first,
nice.
And then I did Tormund Giantsbane.
Nice.
And I had my beard.
Yeah, your beard.
Yeah.
Are you growing that out again? Or?
No, I have too many Buzz Lightyear gigs. I gotta shave.
Hey, you gotta blame Disney for
I
that.
begged him to do something like kid friendly. Like if you're gonna do charity events, like you can't do charity events as a giant villain all the time. You know, sometimes yes.
Sometimes.
But I was like, you had to do a kids thing. And Toy Story 4 was coming out. I was like,
I don't know. I've made more kids cry as Buzz Lightyear than I can
because
imagine.
It's like
as,
their hero. They're so
Thanos
excited. But I don't think they expect a man-sized Buzz to be like, hey, buddy. And they're like, Thanos, they know he's a bad guy. They know he's scary. But yeah, I begged him to do Buzz, and then, I don't regret that, right?
No.
We did birthday parties.
And got hired by Choctaw Casino.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
You're out there with
we had a good
Autumn,
time.
right? She was the one who got me the connection.
Gig?
Yeah.
Nice.
But we had a line out the door.
Wow.
Going all the way.
Hours.
It was. They asked us to stay longer because of how many people were there.
Wow.
People
That's pretty
drove
cool.
a couple hours,
And Nick's always all in. I'm like, no, we're done. That's it. That was fun.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. No,
We did like 2 TV interviews for it beforehand, and so I mean it was.
Y'all came out of Alamo and did that, so
Yeah.
that was pretty cool. So you did your Thor first. What was the one after that? Was it the Hulk or
No, it was old man Wolverine.
Old Man Wolverine?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was getting into that comic for a while, and that was my first cosplay contest also.
Okay,
It was
nice.
Old Man Logan.
So that would be 2014, 2015,
No, 2013.
13? 13, still 13? Okay.
Later on.
Because
yeah.
then I won Best of Show in 2013 as my Thanos.
13 or 14?
Oh, that is when you did your Thanos, wasn't it?
Yeah, my first
Man.
Thanos. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I remember I remember being at, I think, was that the October one? In
Yes.
2013? Okay.
Yeah.
That was actually my first con. And I
Oh,
remember
nice.
seeing you guys. I remember seeing the Thanos, and I was just like, that is, like, so just, I was like in awe. Like, I didn't know what to think. I'm like, that is so cool. How is
Did you
he not
dress
like,
up?
You dressed up as Death.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
We had a sign that
I'm
said. It was the
It was
presidential
Thanos for
elections.
president,
Yeah.
yeah.
oh my,
So we were like Thanos.
I might have a
president.
picture somewhere actually.
Yeah. Wasn't that
Man.
14? Yeah, maybe. If it,
It
was
might
in the
have been-
fall, then
it might have
would
been 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
It
remember.
was third.
Yeah.
I remember seeing the Thanos, and I think I remember seeing the Death, and you had the sign for that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
There's some
Um,
awesome pictures from that.
so
Got
with you,
lucky.
But that was the first big one.
But you had, so you did Thor just for, before we
Yeah.
do things, you did Old Man Wolverine, and then you had a Wolverine, like the yellow and black.
Yeah.
and was that like the same thing as like the Thor, or was that like, did you go like
No, I mean
Look
that was
at that,
that was
like
my
some
first like
weird
foam
vinyl.
build.
foam build?
Yeah, so I did foam and vinyl.
It's a weird.
It was weird.
Looking
But-
back, that was an odd build.
Foam and vinyl, but not like vinyl on top of foam like you would think. Sheets of vinyl. Yeah, it was weird.
He's
I don't
creative.
know. I don't know.
Made
worked.
it work.
I couldn't sew for the longest time, you know. So I was all about like glue and stuff
glue,
together.
yeah. It's funny because I did the I interviewed Megan Proska a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, my mom's a seamstress for like a theater and this and that, but I didn't know how to do it, so I would hot glue everything, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like you've got someone that knows how to sew, like, and teach you, and you're still hot gluing everything. So
Yeah.
she'd be like, she would try to hide it from her mom, and so I get it. I mean, I know kind of how to sew, but
Yeah, I'm the
it's
same.
also
Yeah.
like
We can kind of like put things
Yeah.
together and tie it real tight.
yeah.
I'm this close from ordering a sewing machine now that I have a little bit of free time and just start like.
I think there's a
see
Hobby
if I
Lobby up
can-
the street, isn't there?
Yeah,
We have
we
everything
keep
on the
seeing
street.
them on the Facebook, like
Oh, the
garage
marketplace?
sales.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're.
I mean, because we have memberships at Makerspace, so we have access to
So you need
that.
to go there.
Have you ever been?
I have not. I
Oh
keep seeing
my
the post
gosh.
from you guys and everyone
It's
else. It's
amazing.
just, it's like, it's a cosplayer's dream because it's everything you need
You can do
there.
everything.
We hadn't been there in a long time until just this past week, and
Super
they
excited.
doubled in size.
Really?
They bought the building right next to it. It's huge.
Yeah, Nick was actually laser cutting something for Captain Cleanup.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah.
his chest emblem. Yeah.
So when you started doing like the film builds, did you like YouTube it, or you just gonna go just by the seat of your pants?
Directions. Would you ask for directions?
Yeah, I kind of just jumped in and.
Still to this day, I'm like.
I was
you know,
like,
other
I
people
can
have
do
done
it.
this.
I would see it and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just do that. I'll mimic it.
Still to this day.
It took me a long time to actually like watch stuff, you know, to follow directions or do it the right way, you know. But you live and you learn.
So was there like a lot of like sandpaper involved and a lot of knives and scissors, or did you go out and like buy?
Sandpaper. Psh.
Oh yeah, I hate sand.
He
That's-
still doesn't sand.
It's like they have all these new products now that it makes it so you don't have to sand as much.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
See, that tells you how much I know about film, because I just see film. I remember like in high school I had a class and we had to make like rockets, and we put like the CO2 thing, we make everything out of
Yeah.
foam. So we had like this hot wire thing, and then also sandpaper to kind of get it nice and smooth. And I'm like, okay, cool, foam and sandpaper. That makes sense. But
Yeah.
like I said, I don't know anything about any
Even
of
when
that,
he was
so-
supposed to sand things, he didn't. He wouldn't. He's like, no, it's fine. It'll be fine.
What's
And you
been
were fine. Look how cool you are now.
Yeah.
You're fine.
what's been your most difficult build?
I mean, they're each difficult on their own little scales.
They all get cussed at.
Yeah.
Equally.
I mean, I learned how to do life casts and, you know, make a silicone mask. That was probably like the hardest thing. Actually, or Thanos.
Thanos, like the first one or the updated version?
The new one, because it was all digitally put into the computer.
Oh, wow.
And then then I printed it all out, cut it all up, and then I had to puzzle piece over 1,000 pieces together. And I was like, yeah, that was very difficult.
Were there a lot of sleepless nights?
Oh, there are still very many sleepless nights. I do this thing where I like sleepwalk, and sometimes I'll sleep
build,
yeah.
Oh, I should start taking a poll of all the cosplayers. Hey, how many of y'all sleep build?
Yes.
You just come out like, honey, why is there stuff out?
Why are you airbrushing at 4:30 in the morning?
It's like, shh.
I'll wake up and it'll smell like glue. I'm like, what are you doing?
I was trying to
like,
get
what?
this barge down.
What?
Have there been any builds that you kind of wanted to tackle but haven't really done yet, or anything that you really want to do but just haven't had either the time or for whatever reason just haven't done it?
Man, there's so many that I want to do, but I have to. She reels me in a lot.
All right, give me top 5.
Top 5 that I want to do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I want to do a Transformer, maybe Bumblebee.
Okay.
I want to do Mewtwo.
Okay. Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I haven't really seen anybody
Don't
do
tell
that.
him that.
Like armor Mewtwo, maybe.
Did y'all watch Detective Pikachu?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. What else? I want to.
And you notice they're all big.
Yeah.
Except I want to do Jonah Hex. That's DC.
Okay.
So, and then what else?
I'm not feeding into this.
You're
I
not
know.
feeding
I tell you them all the time.
I'm not feeding into this.
But
I'm always like, we got bills to pay.
Yeah.
I'm not building
It
an
Okay.
It changes
costume.
constantly.
If you had to choose one build for him, what would you let him?
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
I would choose one that he looks a lot like, that he does. We don't have to spend all of
Guy-
our time
Guy
driving.
Fieri from the
Right, Guy
Network.
Fieri.
If you,
And, you know, like Tormund, when he did Tormund, I was all on board for that. Because, I mean, look at this face. I was like,
Yeah.
show that thing off.
yeah, but if everything lined up together, everything lined up fine, and you said, all right, Nick, you can do this one build. What
Like
would it
his
be?
dream build,
His dream
kind of
build,
like
yeah.
what I would, it would be Bumblebee. He would
Bumblebee.
love like a transforming Bumblebee.
Yeah.
He's got some sort of weird thing with Transformers.
I still have
He has all of his original toys.
when I watch the movies, I bring them out.
He
and
brings
I
them
transform.
out.
Jason, stay away. I'm not gonna let you know he lives. Jason DX.
Yeah.
He's got like a shelf full of Transformers, and he's.
Oh, they're in my
don't you-
closet. Yeah.
Don't,
Oh, well.
Jason, stay away. It was funny because I told Jason like was it last year, the year before? It was like the 25th or 30th anniversary of Transformers the movie, and
Yeah.
I'm like, Jason, this is showing today at 8:30. He's like, God damn it, I got work tomorrow. I'm like, can I swing it? I'm like, no, I can't. I'm like, damn. So, why Bumblebee? You say you grew up with Transformers. Did you grew up with like the cartoon in the 80s and 90s, and then?
I had all the toys, Beast Wars. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
everything. I thought I was a Transformer for a while. You know, but yeah, I think it would just be. I would like to get one that would actually
Drive.
That would be cool. But that would transform. Like have you seen the videos of like the ones that the kids lay down?
Yeah, and he can like drive
But
around a little bit.
we've talked about go down, and then
Go
it
down.
kind of,
And
go.
then it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I said, here's all my money and time and
Yeah.
love for you.
All right, here,
In one big
I'm
box.
gonna give you one that I think it'd be really, really cool if you did. The T-1000
Yeah.
from Terminator.
Yeah.
That would.
I'm over here like, what is that? I don't know what you're going to talk about. See, this is.
Do a Terminator. Yeah. There's a new Terminator coming out. Well, there's always a new Terminator coming out.
November 1st, yeah.
Yeah.
It's everything from T3 over doesn't matter. It goes straight from T2 straight to Terminator, whatever it's called now. So.
Yeah. Oh, and also a Gremlin. I want to do a Gremlin.
Ah.
Like like Spike.
Spike. Okay.
Yeah, I want to do Spike and Roxanne.
Ooh.
Maybe, but like humanoid.
Yeah.
I don't know who Roxanne's gonna be. I don't wear face makeup or prosthetics, so it's a thing.
Okay, so
he tries all the time.
Yeah,
so I'm saying,
sure.
okay, so you're talking about a couple's cosplay. If with no prosthetics or makeup, what would be something you would be okay doing?
I'd love, so when I agree to do something, it's usually throwback. You
Okay.
can totally reel me in with like 80s or early 90s, almost anything.
Yeah.
If it's a little
Our
peachy or
cosplay prom
cosplay
costume
prom,
is gonna be awesome.
it's gonna be Spaceballs.
Spaceballs.
You throw something like that at me, oh, I'm all in. Yeah.
She's gonna be
Retro.
Dark Helmet,
Dark helmet, and you're
and
gonna
I'll be Barf. Yeah.
Why does this have to be the same weekend as it? Which it's the same weekend. I can't go. I want to go.
We've
I wanted
never
to
actually
go.
been.
So
Yeah.
it's been I think it's the third one. Third one. I
Yeah,
think?
this is the third one.
So this is the first time you guys are gonna go.
Yeah, I'm actually donating some art and
Nice.
making the crowns for the winners.
For the
The
winners?
themes across the
Yeah.
universe, so we went back and forth.
We
and
wanted to do.
we did not.
Okay. I wanted to do like a transforming scroll, you know.
Okay. Yeah.
So like have one pointed ear and then half of my face all green.
and then the other half would just be
me.
Nick. Yeah.
She was not on board with
Not
this.
a fan of the makeup.
No, we need a professional makeup artist to follow us around. We're gonna be doing stuff like that. Yeah, and it's in like 2 weeks.
It isn't too.
We decided like 2 days ago.
But that's when we're our best. Yeah.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Crunch time, we're our best.
I mean, everyone like right now. I've got a couple friends that are like just crunching, just trying to get ready for Dragon Con.
Oh,
yes.
all right.
Speaking of which, would you guys ever want to try to go to Dragon
Oh,
Con?
yes. And
We
I-
tried so hard
yeah.
for him to go this year,
Yeah.
and we just couldn't pull it together because I was graduating, like haven't been working, graduating, all at the same time. Like my graduation's actually on Friday.
Oh, congratulations!
And then, yeah.
Oh, and she has a friend that lives up there, so.
Yeah,
Oh, so-
Georgia. I was like, you go to Dragon Con, I'll go see you. My friend will
So,
all be happy.
Next year,
Next
we're
year?
making it happen for sure.
So if you go next year, what are you taking with you?
Ooh.
If you could take because I mean these are big builds. They're
Yeah.
not. And I know they're not easy to lug around.
Man.
If you could take two,
Well, we would be taking an SUV,
Mhm.
and we would.
Probably Thanos and something easy. Yeah, just
maybe you're Jonah Hex if you get it done by then.
yeah. I have the scar already ready to go.
He seems to always take, even with 2-day events, 3 costumes.
Sure.
So you'll
What if you
wear
go,
a big
what if you
one,
go out on the town?
and then him and the guys dress up.
Yeah.
Batman, everybody. Yeah,
Oh,
they
we
all
went
go out
down-
to restaurants.
we all went down to San Antonio for Celebrity Fan Fest.
Oh, no.
And we were on the Riverwalk. Let's see, me, Ty Randolph, Dan Madsen, our buddy
all in
Brandon
big, huge
Wessels,
costumes,
our buddy
yeah.
Gil. Oh my gosh, we were the hit of the town.
I bet y'all tore up San Antonio. Like
Yeah.
nowhere.
They were like taking us to like VIP rooms. People were buying us drinks.
Who you were under ass?
I was dressed as right on the Riverwalk. I was Quantum Realm Thor.
Okay.
Yeah, and
I'm not allowed to call him Fat Thor anymore.
yeah, Bro Thor.
That's
Bro
not-
Thor?
Yeah, I was
I
told
mean,
that's not okay.
everybody just shouts Fat Thor. I
Uh-huh.
don't care. I would just hold up my hammer every time.
It's like, Bro Thor here. Here's a shot.
But yeah, that was fun.
So with growing up, you said you got onto comics. Do you remember like what your first comics were, or who got you into reading comics?
I don't know.
Was it like your mom, dad, a friend?
No.
Did you just like go into a store
He's
one
like
day?
this whole like off. I'm not gonna call him black sheep because that's not it. But he's like off this other direction than most of his family. They're all very creative.
Yeah.
And there's inventors in the family, but him with the comics and stuff. As far as I know.
So you're creative, but on a different realm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
I
went
guess
a different
like
direction.
I was like sick as a kid a lot, so I kind of looked up to like superheroes, and
X-Men.
Yeah, totally, and I was all about. I wanted to be a superhero, because I wouldn't have to focus on the pain that I was going through at the
Yeah.
time. So
I mean, in all the
so I
ways
think,
you are.
Yeah, so I think honestly, it was me that got myself into, just trying to get keep my mind off of things.
Yeah.
So.
And when
Sorry to his parents if we're wrong.
and when you guys started dating, and he got you into comics, what was like the first ones he said, "Hey, you should read these"?
Oh, he gave me stacks. And I mean, I don't know if you guys have figured this out yet. I'm not real nice about all this. I'm like, no. I'm like, just stacks and stacks. And so I would thumb through different things.
Do you remember
Because
the
I would
first?
like explain all these characters, and she'd be like, "What the hell
As I
are
just
you
roll
talking
back in my
about?"
head, I'm like, are there dishes to do or
So
something?
what was the first one then that really got your attention?
Seriously, Squirrel Girl.
Squirrel Girl?
Yeah.
Still the only one I love.
So the only one, even out of everything you've read.
I like
or-
them. They're fine.
They're fine.
Girl's
Squirrel Girl?
awesome, yeah.
Squirrel Girl, yeah, she's a badass.
Who else? Yeah, Squirrel Girl. I'll read the other ones, but I still don't read comics.
Yeah.
Yeah. I read, the things I read are more, I read like biographies of people.
I'm the same way.
And and I love,
The murder podcast.
I love it. I love all the crime stuff, but I
Yeah.
also like Radio Lab's like one of my favorite podcasts, and just like give me bits of information about everything in the world.
So you like more like history and
History, engineers, science,
Okay.
kind of that sciencey nerd side, science,
more
biology.
like-
But see, that's still
Yeah.
I'm saying that's all
Yeah.
still very new. Like me, I love history. I
Mhm.
like reading history books. I went through. I mean, I still kind of am going through like a huge Hamilton phase
Yeah.
and reading all about the Revolutionary War and all
Right.
that kind of stuff. So
Oh yeah, you get me like, oh wait, what is that? Let me go find out every single thing about it ever,
Yeah.
and forsake anything else around me while
I-
I learn about this one thing.
like right before I go to bed, I open up Wikipedia and I'm like, what do I want to learn about today? You know what? With everything going on in the country, let's find out about Adolf Hitler and how he died, or let's find out about what happened during World War II,
How
or.
many kids do they think he really has?
Or let's read about
That's
old
like
Sparky
me.
the electric chair, or like something
Like,
like
where
something
did this
weird
come from?
and
I'm like, eugenics, America, what? Yeah. You
So-
didn't teach me that in
Christopher
school.
so with so you like reading a lot. So something I guess along the nerdy, like did y'all grow up with like Harry Potter as well? Did y'all read like Lord of the Rings?
I mean, I don't know if we all know this here, but I'm older. So by growing up with Harry Potter, my children grew up with Harry Potter. So yes, I read all the Harry Potters to my children. Yeah, so I'm Nick's senior by a decade and a couple years,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
12, 10,
Yeah.
12, yeah.
But it
so,
works.
So we have a different,
Yeah.
of course,
So we have
comics and
the-
all that was out,
yeah.
but it wouldn't have mattered. My father still would not have had television in his house if I was younger. Not happening. Now that's all they do is watch TV. I'm old.
Yeah.
It's weird, but I loved Harry Potter. I started reading it to my kids, but then I was like, ooh, let me go ahead and finish this book. Let me finish this up, and then we'll finish it later, guys. Yeah. You didn't do Harry Potter so much, did you?
No, not even Lord of the Rings. My brother did Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
He was way into it.
I to this day have not gotten through a Lord of the Rings movie.
Really?
Shame, I know.
Oh my
my
gosh.
daughter won't speak to me when I say that out loud. She
So-
now
disowns me.
it's-
I know. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Sorry,
so
everyone.
so here's what we're gonna do. If we do it again at Alamo, because we did it. I don't think we did it last year, but the year before we do the Lord of the Rings marathon. It's all 3 movies
Oh, that's
back to back to back to back.
I'll
And-
fly my daughter in from Colorado. She'll love
and
it.
Yeah.
We have like a special like when my wife and I started dating, she was too young at the time when the movies came out. She's just she's like 2-3 years younger than I am, so she didn't get to see them in theaters when she grew up. She saw them once they went to like Blockbuster. God. She went to Blockbuster and they rented the movies, sat around the family
Right.
room, watched them, but she never got to see them on the big screen. So like within a month of us dating, I took her to go see Lord of the Rings on the big screen.
Oh,
We had a
nice.
special meeting and everything. She's like, "This is the best thing ever because it's there and it's extended editions too, so it's like a 12-hour marathon."
I was like, that sounds like such
I
a
do.
long marathon.
I snuck out of the house and saw Lord of the Rings when they came out all three times. Yeah, that was
Not to add to your ever growing builds and all that, but you should do like a Nazgul.
yeah.
Like it's
Oh.
I think might be an easier one because it's all black
Mm-hmm.
black robes and a little bit of armor and a big black helmet.
That would be awesome.
So it's just
There's so many.
sorry.
There's so many that I want to do. It changes constantly until I start working on one. Then
Yeah.
it might even turn into another one, But it's all about trying to stay above or in front of the hype,
Yeah.
We're always looking like what movies are coming out, what's coming out, what would be something cool.
Like, yeah, what are people gonna really
Yeah.
get into? Yeah.
Well, and what is he going to get into?
Yeah.
You know, if something's coming out, that's what he's going to be excited about. Like,
Yeah.
what's coming out? Because he has to be excited about it, or else he has
Or else I
a
don't
hard
have-
time building it.
Yeah.
So now with they announced Phase 4, was there anything there that kind of really, I'm like, ooh, yes.
I mean, everything looks awesome. I don't know what I would build.
Anything like Eternals or...
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I did say Eternals. I told you about Eternals because they had one.
Every day.
They had one image that is released, and they have looks like some awesome armor, and they're huge, like on the moon or something, or on a planet. But yeah, I think that's gonna be the next big one. I think it could change
once you get everything else done. So, like I said, you've got a couple of them on there. How many do you have now, like all together?
I don't know. I haven't counted. Do you have any idea?
Like that he's...
That you've done. So I know you got.
So
you've done 2 versions of Thanos.
We have a bedroom full of them and 3 closets and a garage. I don't know. I try to make him. I want, and everyone help me with this. I want him to like do like a whole year, 6 months of like upcycling things, like things you have or other stuff, and just or things around the house, and make cool costumes out of it. Kind of show people like you don't have to spend a ton of money.
Yeah.
But you can make a lot of things. So I want him to take all of his costumes
and
make
repurpose
something
them.
else out of
Okay.
them. He has yet to repurpose Hulk, and it takes up a quarter of our garage.
No, I used his upholstery foam for.
Finally, we killed Hulk.
And I'm gonna take out his fans. And
Okay.
Is that gonna be for the
Mounster?
Mounster.
Yeah.
But I mean, besides the big ones, he's got.
I mean,
just other ones that we like when it came out. He had like a clown for that. Just lots of little things.
A lot of like one-offs.
But we still have to buy or build stuff
not necessarily
for it.
one-off, but yeah, one-off.
Yeah, one-off.
Yeah, holy cow! I don't know how many.
I bet I've done
This closet behind me.
with like including
you
like
open it, it just throws up costumes.
including all like the theater productions. I bet close to 100 costumes.
Wait, theater productions.
Yeah, so
You're in theater?
I wasn't in theater, but I did costumes for. There's a local theater,
Nice.
youth theater called Stage Right, and I've done 3.
Yeah, so we did Little Mermaid with them.
Well, first I did Patchwork of Oz, and I did like 4 costumes for that in a 2-week period. Like
Wow.
they asked me last minute.
They just couldn't figure out how to make a few costumes.
We have no idea what to do. We got this this glass cat. So we have no idea how to make a glass cat.
Right.
I took PETG, which is like a clear, like what like Coke bottles are made out of.
Yeah.
Heated it with a heat gun, made a cat shape. Then I made a whole dress out of PETG.
Nice.
So it was all clear.
The glass cat.
And yeah, but I made some like unique costumes for that. And then they asked me back the next summer, and I did 50 costumes.
Wow.
Was that Little Mermaid?
Yeah, for the Little Mermaid.
Oh, he did.
It was a huge production.
Huge.
I mean,
He did,
I did
every
mermaid
under the
bellies,
sea fish,
yeah.
mermaid corset, but out of silicone and
Latex,
and the whole bit.
Have you ever thought about, I don't know if you do this out of like makerspace, but do you do like classes or anything like that to help other people learn how to do any of this?
I've taught a few classes, but I don't know. That's not really. I don't know.
He gets asked to do classes.
I get asked all the time. I mean, I'm more of like, I can talk about it.
More comfortable in his own home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're more like fly city, like the best way to learn
Or
is
if
just
somebody
to...
wants to come, like, you know,
To the house.
To the house, I'm like, yeah, totally. You can just follow me around and we'll work on shit and I'll teach you. You know.
You should have do like a little GoPro right behind you and just walk around and just do your things and.
That would be great.
Good idea.
That's actually a good
Yeah, just
idea.
put it, just mount it on your shoulder, and then just like, all right, cool. So here's what I'm doing, and
Yeah.
I have a GoPro.
Yeah,
There
you
you
should.
go.
That would be a good use for it.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go. Thanks.
You got it.
You
It
learn
will
how to
happen.
edit.
there you go.
Yeah.
So you're welcome, everybody. He's gonna do this. Okay, so when you guys got together, when you guys got married, did y'all have like a nerdy wedding? Was it just kind of really normal?
We got married in California. We invited everybody to our wedding, but we got married in California, and we shot BB guns off of.
It was a fair before that.
Okay, all right, you tell it.
My brother lived out in LA, Sierra Madre.
Sierra Madre.
Yeah, so outside of LA, you could see downtown LA from like his backyard. Beautiful little
Dodger
backyard.
Stadium.
You can see the stadium.
We had our
somewhere else.
rehearsal dinner was at a Dodgers game.
Yeah, it was a Dodgers game. Yeah, I didn't want, unless somebody was going to help, have a huge wedding. And he has a huge family.
Huge.
So we still invited everybody, but I'm like, but we're going to LA. So,
Yeah.
And so we
But
knew
then we
people
had a
would come.
big party
We had a
when
reception when we came back.
when we came
yeah,
back.
so it was really nice. My brother had, a long time ago, had lived right down the street from this very nice Italian restaurant and became friends because he would just drink all the time with the owner. And so he catered, so everybody had steaks,
Nice.
like perfectly done, bottles of wine on every table. And then our redneck families, who are awesome.
And
My
your
brother's
mom
like,
did an amazing job.
yeah, my mom used to be a
like,
wedding coordinator.
Did this whole backyard.
She
and they-
re-landscaped my brother's backyard, drove
They
my
like
brother and
did
his
these
wife
drapes
raised
from
me, but
the trees.
yeah, I mean, it was
and
beautiful.
It was
She did a great
gorgeous.
job.
Nice.
But then we're
Yeah.
married. My daughter's DJing, having a good old time. She did a great job.
Yeah.
And my brother's like, hey, I got like paintball guns and BB guns. You guys want to start shooting? I got some airsoft. So, I mean, it's just everybody like lined up and it's nice. So we've got, like the Edison
So-
lights strung.
Yeah.
You could see downtown. There's maybe even like fireworks going off for some event. And everybody's lined up. We have the little photo props. So some people have like Batman masks on and the big lips like ting, 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 ting.
Just
shooting things.
It was like on the side of a hill. Just I mean.
I'm sitting back drinking some red wine, spill a little on myself. I was like, all right, the class is gone. Glad we got married.
Yeah, it was
Well, we
great.
stayed classy.
And then we Ubered. That was the first before Uber became Uber.
Our first Uber, because my brother's like, you can just Uber to your hotel, then we don't have to rent a car or do anything
What's
weird.
Uber?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, because it's LA, so they
Yeah.
had it just a little bit earlier. And so we didn't know the difference, so we end up with an Uber X. And so we end up, me, my dress, him, our luggage, and a Prius,
Oh.
like dive in and like trying to sit.
Just
Yeah.
a little hipster dude.
I was like, hey,
man,
guys.
how you doing?
Why you guys dressed like that?
Hey,
We just got
cool
married.
dress.
It's great. It was great.
Oh, nice. Oh, that sounds like so much fun. Just
We kind
shoot-
of always end up, we always have a good time.
Yeah.
That's what I always say about him. Yeah. I was like, you know what? You're never boring. You drive me
So
crazy,
for
but
cosplay prom, I'm gonna say, hey, take some paintball guns. Just leave them in your trunk.
maybe airsoft.
Yeah.
Don't ruin everybody's
I
clothes.
can't wait for Cosplay Prom. It's gonna be awesome.
I'm actually excited. So I'm excited about that costume.
Yeah.
Some that I get forced to wear, I'm not as excited about.
But she's
Has
excited.
Has there been one that you just absolutely like? You were just like,
You know, one I was excited about, and then after I had to wear it, and then had to wear it again, was
The ancient one?
the ancient one.
When you
Dr.
did
Strange.
the-
I was all about it. I wore a bald cap because
Oh,
he was
okay.
Doctor Strange and I was the ancient
oh
one.
yeah, I forgot that
Yeah.
you're Doctor Strange.
Yeah, we did too, obviously.
Yeah.
Right? That's another one somewhere. But yeah, I had to wear that bald cap, and I didn't realize how much work it was to
Didn't you-
make up.
Didn't you have an allergic reaction?
And then I either had a panic attack or an allergic reaction, one or the other, who knows? But I have a lot of weird allergies, so probably allergic reaction, like from the latex,
The
just
latex,
like,
yeah.
just
Oh,
everywhere.
and then it started to like bubble.
Oh,
So it
terrible.
looked like you were like melting.
It looked like I had walked through a fire. But yeah, that one I loved. I was all for it. Like, let's go all in on this. And then
Yeah.
if I ever had to wear that again, somebody would have to tie
So
me
you
down.
would you rather shave your head than do
I would shave my head if I had to do that.
Yeah.
100%. Than try to make up a bald cap again. Oh, that's terrible.
I tried to invent what I was gonna call the beard cap. Because I didn't want to shave my beard. So I wanted to I tried this for a couple months, but wanted to put a fake silicone something so that I could put prosthetics
Yeah.
onto, but not shave my beard. It didn't work.
No.
Yeah. But
Not figured that one out
haven't
yet.
figured that one out. I even asked people that work in Hollywood. I was like, "Is there such thing as a beard cap? What if somebody really likes their beard?"
And
you
they're
know?
like, well, then you can put on a fake beard
Yeah.
after
Yeah.
you shave.
With the big, with the big costumes, has there been an incident where you passed out or were real close to doing it?
I haven't passed out, but I've fallen on my face.
Keeping him from passing out is my job.
Yeah.
I'm like, you are sitting down, you are taking this head off,
Like-
you are drinking.
like
Here's a
in
Coke
Hulk.
if you need.
Yeah, inside of Hulk, I had emergency snack pack.
Nice.
I had like water. I had the air conditioning.
And I could just hand things.
So
you know,
and
in
I
the
could
arms.
take my arms out and just like
Real
do stuff.
quick, yeah.
So I was
Origami
like in the
and-
cosplay contest, I was eating snacks. I was just like leaning up against the wall and just like eating snacks, drinking
Maybe
water.
vaping a little.
Maybe vaping a little bit. Yeah, I don't know.
So why is smoke coming out of Hulk's snack?
It's Hulk. He's very angry. Yeah.
it's steam out of his ears.
You can't walk outside every time you're in that costume. Oh.
But yeah, you just got to be prepared for it.
My favorite thing with that costume, though, was
Oh,
we were trying to get in from the parking garage inside, and everybody's like, "Oh, Hulk!" We finally get in. We get him into the elevator, and so we're going to, like almost a big reveal when the doors
9
open.
feet tall.
Yeah.
9 feet tall. He walks out, knocks his head off. I have to
I'm wearing a
grab
helmet with
and
the
people are
head
like
on
taking
it, yeah.
pictures. Ching, 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 ching. I have to grab a chair. I'm trying to screw it on, and he's still 2 feet taller than I am, and I'm just trying to like hang on it. And he's got this whole contraption, so as I'm like hanging on
have
it,
no
he's
idea
like,
what's
"You're
going
breaking
on."
my shoulder."
Yeah.
People are taking pictures. Hulk,
It's like,
Hulk.
no, wait, not yet.
It was
not yet.
never okay again.
It was never okay.
It was always a little
A little
crooked
cricket.
and like a little.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, that's why he's angry. He's got a little crick in his neck.
Yeah,
Oh.
he protects the garage now.
Yes.
So
Until you repurpose him, right?
yeah, I think next hailstorm, I'm gonna put him on the car.
Just the big.
So
I begged this the last time we had all the big storms.
Yeah.
Said, how everybody's just throwing everything on their cars. I said,
mattresses.
Hulk,
and-
Just
like
Hulk.
arms around
oh, it's gonna happen.
the photo.
Please take photos and video. Just don't get hurt.
Yeah.
It'll be pre-hailstorm.
There you go.
The next
Yeah.
threat.
Awesome. Well, this is all awesome. Like I said, okay, so I said this almost every video. Like I've known y'all for a couple years now,
Yeah.
but I don't actually know you guys, and that's the reason behind these videos is everyone that sees this, like we all know each other. Like I see you guys at cons, see you guys at
Yeah.
Almo. We say hi, how you doing, this and that, but we don't ever know actually each other. Now we know. I know you guys a whole lot better, and
Heck
that's
yeah.
We're like real people.
yeah. So it's like at cons, I tell people, it's like, yeah, I see you guys 3-4 times a year, with jobs and all that, with real world stuff. We don't hang out. We don't ever get to
I love
know
that
one
nobody
another.
knows
So,
each other's jobs.
yeah,
or
that
anything.
was the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, what do you guys do? And also, like, when I first started cosplay and all that, like, I saw people, like, saw your
Yeah.
Thanos and all that, and I was a real intimidated 23-year-old. I'm just like, this is so cool. Like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? Like, I don't want to talk to him. And then I heard, I think it was Jacob Long started speaking, and I heard his voice. I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
And like the stigma kind of went away, and
Like, I heard Jacob Long speaking. Oh, we're not all that cool, are we?
I was like, oh, wait a minute.
We're
It's
all
like,
normal people.
and then him and I, we had a real cool conversation, and then I got to meet his brother, and then I got to meet Crystal Star, and then I got to meet a bunch of other people, and then I'm like, do you
Everyone's
have-
just real people.
Yeah, they're like, you guys have like jobs like you and like I do, and it's, and do you guys also cry about like last minute cosplays and stuff like that? I'm okay, cool.
It's a great.
Oh yeah,
All
nobody
the
should be
people.
intimidated. Everybody starts somewhere, and it's just
There's so many levels of skill set and talent and just people that you can lean on if you ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the community's great. I'm not a big
Community's-
fan of just people in general, but the cosplay community, if of course
Here
there's
in
drama
North Texas,
anywhere with anybody, but the
yeah.
cosplay community, at least around here, I think
Yeah.
is wonderful and very accepting, and lots of high fives for whatever level you're doing, and I think it's great around here
Yeah,
in the whole Dallas area.
I definitely agree with that 100%.
You got your
Yeah, for
drama here and there.
yeah.
But
I think
As long
for,
as you stay
for
out
some
of it.
people, high school never ends. So
right.
Yeah,
I'll put it
stay
that
away
way.
from that.
awesome as well. Where can people find you guys on social media if you guys want to plug anything?
Yeah, you can find me at Mad Titan Cosplay on Instagram, Facebook, or Gmail.
Gmail?
Yeah.
MadTitanCosplay@gmail.com?
Yeah.
Cool. And you've got the Flower Moundster, and you've got also the Captain Cleanup. There we go. I keep on
Yeah.
saying Recycle Man, but
I should
I know
have
that's
them
not
done
right.
in like 2 weeks, I think.
And where can people see those?
So they're gonna.
So they'll belong to Keep Flower Mound Beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's their big reduce, reuse, recycle campaign. So at all the city events of Flower Mound, like the
So
town of
will you
Flower
be
Mound
wearing
city
it, or will
events.
someone else be wearing it?
No,
Okay,
they will.
cool.
They will own those costumes.
Okay, that's
They're
cool.
theirs. Yeah.
So if you guys want to see those, go out to Flower Mound for their events, and you'll see the awesome work done by the Glovers here. And then, or Nick, there we go. And then Cosplay Prom, of course, you guys will be there 2 weeks. So you guys going to be Barf and Dark Helmet. So keep an eye out for that.
Pretty
and
excited.
And Spooky Spectacle.
Spooky Spectacle.
That's September 14th and 15th at Will Rogers in Fort Worth.
Okay.
I'll be a guest there.
Okay.
So
what are you gonna?
I'm gonna do Hopper one day, and I actually convinced my dad to cosplay. We're gonna do the boys, so I'm gonna do Huey.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm gonna do Huey, and he's gonna do Butcher.
Okay.
So on Sunday.
So when you say Hopper, you mean like from Stranger Things?
From Stranger Things, yeah.
I'll say it's either Stranger Things or it's from A Bug's Life.
I was thinking Bambi, but that's
Oh.
Thumper.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I got the. I made the Hopper shirt. I couldn't find it anywhere, like at any of the stores.
Which one? The
Winnie wanted it. Yeah.
The Miami Vice looking one. So I actually painted on a white shirt.
It's everywhere now. But
Yeah.
Or it was sold out too.
Yeah, but it works.
great, yeah.
Yeah.
And that chest hair showing.
Yeah, I get the.
You gonna grow your
do the
beard out again?
mustache. Yeah.
There you go. Well, awesome, guys. Well, thank you guys so much for being on.
Thank you.
It's gonna be awesome for everyone to get to know you guys. And then keep an eye out. Maybe he'll put the GoPro on his shoulder and show you guys some of his builds and all that.
Yeah.
And then, do you do progress photos on Facebook? And,
Always, yeah.
So there you go. So keep an eye out for that. And then, that's pretty much it.
Awesome.
And then, and as always, keep on nerding.
Oh.
There it is.